Welcome back once again to your science class. Today we'll start with the new chapter, that is fiber to fabrics. You all must have had sugarcane juice. After having sugarcane juice, have you seen the residue which is left behind in the sugarcane? You will be able to see long thin strands. Or if you take a leaf of a plant and try to tear that leaf across the width, okay, again you will find that there are some thread like structures. What are these long thin thread like structures? These long thin thread like structures are called the fibers. You all must have eaten cardamom. What is cardamom, children? Cardamom is elaichi. And when you chew cardamom and when you try to swallow it, have you ever noticed that it is difficult to swallow the mass left after some time? In the same way, you have eaten spinach. You must have seen that in the spinach, the stalk contains fibers. So the fibers that we eat with our food, that is the dietary fibers that in elaichi or in spinach. So they are called as the dietary fibers, about which you have already studied. Okay, the fibers present in the food are called as dietary fibers. And what are they made up of? Dietary fibers are made up of cellulose. This you have already studied. Now, do the fibers present in the non-edible parts of the plants, are they any use for us? Of course, we can use them for making a lot of things. Okay, there are many non-edible parts of the plant. Like in animals, fibers are present in the muscles and also in the hair as fleece or fur. What is fleece? Fleece is the hair of the animal. Okay, and these fibers are made up of long chains of proteins. What are they made up of? They are made up of long chains of proteins. Now, in this chapter, we will study about how fibers are converted into fabric. Okay. Now, you see fibers. Just now I told you that dietary fibers. What are dietary fibers? The fibers that we get from the food. Okay, like in spinach, sugarcane, elaichi, they all are called as dietary fibers. Okay, and from these dietary fibers we cannot get any fabric. What is fabric? Fabric means kapde. Okay, the clothes that we wear, not only wearing any kind of cloth, that is called as fabric. Okay, so dietary fibers cannot be used for making fabric. Then which are the fibers which can be used for making fabric? They are of two types. Okay, natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Fibers are actually of three types: dietary fibers, natural fibers and synthetic fibers. But dietary fibers we cannot make fabrics. We can make fabrics out of natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Okay, natural fibers, as the name indicates, natural fibers means the fibers that we get from the plants or from the animals. That is called as natural fibers. So here in this chapter we will study about the natural fibers that we get from the plants. And which are the natural fibers that we get from plants? That is cotton and jute. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to study in detail about cotton and jute, that is the natural fiber. Then another source of natural fiber are from the animals. And from where do we get the natural fibers? Like the natural fibers that we get from animals are what? They are wool and silk. Wool and silk are the fibers that we get from animals. And from where do we get these? We can get the wool from sheep, goat, rabbit, and silk we get from silkworm. Okay, but about fibers, that is from the fibers that we get from animals, we will not study this year. That we will study in the next year, class 7th. Okay. Then the next kind of fibers are the synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are the man-made fibers. And how are they made? They are made from chemicals. What are the examples of synthetic fiber? The examples of synthetic fiber are nylon, rayon, terylene. Clear, children? So from natural fibers and from synthetic fibers, fabrics can be made. What are natural fibers? The fibers that we get from plants or animals are called as natural fibers, and we get it from what are the examples? The examples are cotton and jute. Then we also get from animals. What are the examples of fibers that we get from animals? That is wool and silk. And finally, the synthetic fibers, which are the man-made fibers that we obtain from the chemicals. I hope, children, this much is clear to all of you. The rest we will continue in the next part. Thank you and be safe.